But I'm kind of concerned. She was a bit sad there, off camera. It's a big pot. Whoops. It's like a big witch's pot. Folks, welcome back to another video, and I am back at Kiltoy Lodge, and I'm going to try and discover more of the grounds and anything that we may have missed. So let's get the adventure underway, folks. Back into the creepy ass hallway. I'm not going to stay in this room very long because when I was here with Rachel, we were standing outside that window and I had my hand in the window on the ledge there, and a big lump of plaster came down and just missed me. So I'm awful pissed off that I can't get in here. Oh, what can the camera see? It's a basement. There is furniture down there, but it's too big of a drop for me to go down there. I won't be able to get back up. There has been sounds picked up on audio off my camera here at times when I was here, so keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled. It's another, which seems to be a bedroom, like. It is pretty, it's pretty smelly. There's another room across here. And the carpet in here is soaking. What's that? Artificial trees. This was possibly some kind of storage room, and you can see the floors are completely finished there. It's a boiler house, actually. Ooh. Nothing in the fridge. A mixer, things we have seen before. Here we have a time traveller, Alan, 17 to the 1267. Alan, 9th of the 8th, 2018, and Alan, 10th of the 7th, 2019. I knew this place was weird, but I didn't think it was that weird. So we have time travelers among us, folks. Oh, I didn't go in here. It's the boiler house. Into the, what look like staff quarters of some kind. Actually, it's just a space under the stairs. Actually, what I want to do now is there's a track at the side of the house here that I never was on, so I'm going to try and get out onto that track. Oh God, ow. It's not the safest way. Right. It's the house from here. That is the piece of the modern extension that was added onto the house, and it's a modern feature of the front of the house. It's only given me a view of that new part of the building, so back around to the back of the house and see what we can find around here. Look, right, there is the wall. As part of the wall garden, and this would have been an entrance into the back area of the house, which is now covered in trees. This would have been an enclosed yard with all its sheds and stuff all around, surrounding it, like. So it was an enclosed yard, like. Right, some lighting. Pretty modern roof. I have picked up stuff on audio, so if you hear anything and I miss it, make a comment down below, because I did pick up audio before. Just a wooden fence. It's an area which I don't have access to because of the state of the floors. Don't know what's in there. There was electricity in here as well. Don't know what that creepy rope was for. You can see even the flat roof has vegetation growing on it. You know, the leaves drop down on the roof, and then plants start seeding through the rotten vegetation, and then you've got this build-up of vegetation on the roof. Like, actually looks like there's water behind them trees. You know, I may or may not be able to get there. We'll see. It's quite a big outhouse. I'm actually done with the house for today. But if you haven't seen some of the other videos, go back and watch those. They're pretty good. We did pick up audio, strange things up on audio in those previous videos, and I had somebody with me on an investigation here as well. So well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and discover some of the grounds that I haven't discovered yet. That is remains of part of the garden, and possibly there would have been a sculpture in that area there. It's kind of it's walled around like a circle. Gotcha. It just flew past. You can see the bright red wings. It is definitely here. Gotcha. There you are. There you are. Hello. What a beautiful bird. Come on. Come on. Look at the colours. I came the whole way for this. Come on. It makes a distinctive sound. You see the head feathers? I have to be honest with you, and when I went out filming today, my first priority was actually to see that bird. My second priority was actually to go through the house again, but my main priority was actually to go and see that bird, which is absolutely fantastic. But I'm kind of concerned that it may not survive the winter here, you know, so I will come back and see if I see it again, and more likely I will, you know. I actually was a bit sad there off camera, because such a beautiful bird, and I'm sorry I I couldn't catch it in flight. It was flying that fast. But underneath the under feathers, underneath the wings, is the brightest red that you would ever see. Now, I don't know much about birds, but it was actually yesterday when I filmed a previous video where I captured footage of the bird, but I'm very concerned. I don't know anything about it. I don't know, can these birds fly the whole way home for the winter? Because it is a tropical bird. That's all I know, that it comes from West Africa. But if it stays here, it's a possibility that it's just not going to survive the winter, and that's why I find it pretty sad. But I am going to look it up when I get home. Down into the forest area, and there's quite a bit of history to these trees. They're pretty big. Look at the size of those. Wow. It's not overgrown here because of the such big trees. Providing a canopy up above, and the light doesn't get down here like. There's a bit of a trench here. I don't know what that's about. Size of it. This tree that's rotted out. It's not actually. It's a big pot. Whoops. It's actually. It's a big pot. It's like a big witch's pot. I sat down for a while to take a rest, and when you're sitting here in silence, you can hear all kinds of noise. You know, certainly would be a spooky place at night. I don't know if I can get up this way. Just gonna see. No, I'm blocked off. I have a baseball bat torch in my bag here, and you can knock away some of the brush if it's in the way and that, but it's too thick around here. So I'm going to venture on a little bit, see what we can see. I think there might be a possibility that I could pick up audio here as well. It's a place that I'm picking up a strange vibe in here. But certainly an easy place to get access to, as a lot of the other areas is so overgrown. It's like one of those trees you see in cartoons where the fairies or the gnomes live in. And it's absolutely humongous, this thing. Look at the size of that. There's definitely some history around here, like. There's a bit of a hole, but not much. This is the land as part of the house. It's just pure wilderness, like. You'd be kind of half expecting to see giraffes and elephants and running around there. It's just pure wild since the house burnt, you know. I'm heading back after finding another track in the woods. Unfortunately, that track is only led up to 2 electricity poles, and this was possibly the access road to that, you know. I've been ripped to shreds right now by briars and thorny bushes. So it's quite a big property here, and I hope the next time I come down here I'll see that bird again, you know. But as I said earlier, I need to look up on all about this bird and see, does it actually travel back to Africa, because it's not normal to have one of these birds flying around here, and that's why I suspected it was an escaped pet, you know. I'm heading down towards the entrance now, back out onto the road. But I think this might have been just an access point to get to those poles. One of those poles had a transformer on it, so the electricity company would have to have some sort of access if they needed to do repairs and stuff. Folks, I will leave ye for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm off to have something to eat and possibly do another video after a little bit of a rest, because I've done a lot of walking today. Don't forget to smash that like button, and thank you very much, because you've been killing it in the comments. You've been pretty good, and I try to answer, or I try to reply to all my comments, do you know. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one, and as always, be good to each other.